Nestled in the heart of Vietnam's vibrant capital, the Hanoi Old Quarter stands as a living testament to centuries of history, culture, and tradition. For those who wander its labyrinthine streets, every step reveals a story, every corner holds a secret, and every sound evokes a memory of times gone by. The Old Quarter is often described as a cluster of 5 cultural flowers, each representing a distinctive aspect of Hanoi's identity, intertwined to create a unique and irresistible charm. To begin understanding the allure of the Hanoi Old Quarter, one must first experience its rich tapestry of architecture. The street grid dates back to the 13th century, when artisans and craftsmen from the surrounding villages settled near the royal citadel, each forming their own dedicated street for their trade. These so-called 36 streets, though now numbering many more, still bear names echoing the products once made and sold there. Hang Back, the Silver Street; Hang Ma, the Paper Votive Offering Street; Hang Gai, the Street of Silks. The shophouses are narrow yet stretch deep into the city blocks, their facades a mosaic of French colonial and Vietnamese designs. Balconies sometimes ornate with wrought iron, doors adorned with faded, intricate carvings, tiled roofs lingering above bustling storefronts. Walking among these buildings is like passing through a museum without walls, where each layer whispers of colonial administrators, imperial mandarins, humble artisans, and families who have called this space home for generations. Yet, architecture is but the frame for the living portrait within. The next petal of Hanoi's 5 cultural flowers is its tradition. Despite the city's modern pulse, traditions survive and thrive in the Old Quarter. At dawn, incense drifts from shaded courtyards, where residents make offerings at tiny ancestral altars. The rhythm of life is marked by temple festivals, processions, and street performances. A walk down the quarter will inevitably lead you to ancient temples and shrines, tucked between bustling cafes and art shops, their stone guardians standing watch. Here, locals light joss sticks for luck and good fortune, honoring spirits that have been part of the city's story for hundreds of years. Amidst the preservation of age-old customs, Hanoi's culinary culture stands as another vibrant flower, enticing both locals and travelers. The Old Quarter has been the birthplace of countless Vietnamese dishes, each shaped by history and regional influence. Under striped awnings and in crowded alleyways, vendors squat beside simmering pots of pho, its delicate aroma a symphony of star anise, cinnamon, and brisket. Bun cha sizzles over charcoal grills, sending smoky trails into the humid air. Baskets of freshly fried spring rolls and sticky banh cuon, filled with savory pork and mushrooms, are served alongside platters of fragrant herbs and dipping sauces. Here, food is more than mere sustenance. It's a way of life, shared among friends on plastic stools late into the night. The blending of tastes from the north, light and elegant broths, with bold French-inspired pastries, and the constant improvisation of street cooks reflect Hanoi's dynamic spirit. The fourth bloom emerges through Hanoi's artistry. For centuries, this city has been a sanctuary for poets, musicians, painters, and performers, and the Old Quarter remains a hub for creativity. Stroll past a family-run silk shop, and you might find a grandmother threading a loom, her movements echoing generations of craft. Nearby, young artists sketch water puppets, an ancient Vietnamese art brought to life on tiny puppetry stages hidden in old courtyards. Galleries offer lacquer paintings, intricate woodblock prints, and calligraphy, all inspired by the city's vibrant life and tranquil lakes. The soundscape, too, is uniquely Hanoi. The bell of a passing bicycle, an impromptu performance of tie tru, a traditional form of singing rich with melancholic tones, or echoes of poetry recited at a table in a bohemian cafe. In the Old Quarter, artistic expression isn't compartmentalized. It entwines with daily living. To complete this bouquet of culture, the fifth flower is the spirit of community, resilience, resourcefulness, and deep human connection. Hanoi Old Quarter is abuzz with exchanges. Shopkeepers call out friendly greetings to regulars, neighbors share family news over morning tea, and multi-generational families live above and behind their stores. Amid narrow alleys, children play beside ancient water wells, elders gossip on low stools, and vendors weave their bicycles through the crowd, balancing baskets filled with tropical fruit or flowers. Despite the hectic pace, a sense of mutual care endures. Everyone knows their neighbor, and it is this tapestry of relationships that sustains the neighborhood through wars, storms, and the relentless march of modernity. When the sun sets, lanterns cast a warm glow over the streets, and the sidewalks fill with laughter, stories, and the familiar comfort of belonging. Yet, as the city grows, the Old Quarter faces the delicate challenge of blending preservation and progress. While luxury hotels and trendy boutiques edge closer to the century-old roof tiles, a unique compromise emerges. Modern influences gently woven into the legacy of the past. Through conservation efforts, local initiatives, and the pride of Hanoians, this historic heart continues to beat strong. The younger generation brings fresh energy, turning former family shops into new spaces filled with books, jazz, and inventive cuisine, while never forgetting the roots that anchor them. Hanoi Old Quarter is far more than a tourist site. It is the very essence of Vietnamese cultural identity, carried gently through the centuries and shared generously with the world. Its 5 cultural flowers, architecture, tradition, cuisine, artistry, and community, bloom together in harmony, creating an experience that's as unforgettable as it is enduring. Every visitor who passes beneath the tangled web of electrical wires, past the ancient banyan trees shading crowded intersections, becomes a part of the quarter's living story. And long after one's footsteps have faded down its stone alleys, the scent of coffee, the laughter echoing from a family meal, and the haunting notes of a traditional instrument linger on, a gentle reminder that in the heart of Hanoi, history and everyday life are forever entwined.